everyone, welcome. Coming to you from Helena, Montana, I am Nicole Arrington with Big Sky Cards. Today, I have a gorgeous card to make with this lots of hearts, a bundle, and I think we're just going to get right into it and make it. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock, and I'm going to fold it in half. This piece of cherry cobbler cardstock is 5.5 by 8.5 that I will, normally I score on the 4 1/4, but I didn't this time. Such is life. And that's what I've got to say to that. So, I am going to take from the Designer Series paper, Flowering Fields. So I've got 3 strips of Flowering Fields that is 1 1/4 by 3 3/4, along with some basic black that is 1.5 by 4, and I'm just going to adhere these on there on each of the black panels, making those cherry flowers pop. Well, those ready pink flowers. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put these all on the cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to kind of align them, make sure I like how they are positioned. And then I will do that center panel last, so that the center panel is definitely centered. So this is why I did this center panel last, so that I made sure that these 2 spots were centered. I then have a piece of cherry cobbler that is 1 inch by 4 1/4, and I'm going to take my triple banner punch and punch those. If you're short on space, obviously flip over your banner punch and just quickly snip it out, because I mean that did shorten my pieces up a fair bit. I'm just gonna put that on here like so. Call it good. Then I'm going to take a scrap piece of basic white cardstock, and I am going to die cut the heart that has the double heart that makes the heart outline, and run it through my machine, the Stampin cut and emboss machine. I mean, talk about a mouthful. Which I have already done, so I did that ahead of time. So there's no pausing today. But I'm going to want to decorate my little heart, and I'm going to take my flower stamp and I'm going to decorate my heart. I'm going to get some basic black, or tuxedo black. Basic black, tuxedo black. It's all the same. little block. Put some there. These little flowers, they just fit so perfect up in that heart. And there you have that. Oh, my little chamois feeling a little dry. I'm going to have to re-water it up so that it continues to clean. Okay, and I'm going to put this away. And then I'm going to stamp my phrase on here. And while these are all beautiful, I thought I was going to make a Mother's Day card out of this. So I'm going to use Timeless Tulips and Happy Mother's Day. I'll go ahead and get that on my block. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I was just rearranging that because it was very crooked. I mean, I know you aren't always going to get it on there perfect, but okay. And there I have a very pretty little heart. Stampin' Chamois is what I'm after. Clean this off. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Blushing Bride and I'm going to color in the flowers in Blushing Bride. And then I will also, and to kind of coordinate this with the paper, I will also use Cherry Cobbler. I will color the centers in with Cherry Cobbler. And I do have to say, while I'm coloring, I do have to concentrate a little bit harder. I can't, this is one of those items I cannot multitask as well on. I struggle more with this, with coloring and talking at the same time. But you can choose to use Stampin' Blends. I am just using the markers because I don't have all the Stampin' Blends colors. The next color I am going to use is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to just, Pear Pizzazz, and I'm just going to color the leaves in this little part here. Alright, and the last thing I want is my Cherry Cobbler. And just give it a little pretty little center. Ooh, let's put that away. That seems like that will cause a disaster at some point. Alright, so to finish off the card, I am going to put my heart here and here, and I'm going to just use this outline. Why not? I've got it. For those of you that need symmetry, don't use it. we go. And then, in addition to that, I thought I would use a hint. I don't know. I thought I would put a bow on, but I don't know if I want it. It's like overkill. Thought pretty bow up there on the flower would look gorgeous, but I'm feeling less is more, and we're just going to leave the card alone. Oh, well, actually I take that back. We aren't going to completely leave it alone. I'm going to get my wink of Stella, and I'm going to just get a little block. Oh, I could have used my bone fuller. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly tap this. Well, slightly tap it harder. And while you don't see this, and I can't probably get you to see this on the computer, when you move the card around, it glitters. It's just got a light glitter sheen all over it, and I don't know if you can see that or not. But let me tell you, it just looks amazing. And I can tell you, my 6-year-old came and looked at one, and she just went, "Oh, look at all that pretty glitter. It's so sparkly." And she was just so excited by it. So even though you can't see how amazing, I don't think it does look. Yeah, it's not there. It truly, truly is amazing. Just tapping some Wink of Stella on does make the card just stunning. Well, gives it that glittery spritz. So if you would like any of the products I have shown today, please go to my Stampin' Up! Store. I would very much appreciate it. There is also, the link is provided below. You can also send me any comments or questions you have through this video, as well as you can email me at bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com, as well as check out my website, bigskycards.com, where you can purchase more things other than direct Stampin' Up! Items. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a good day.